There's a lot of subreddits of people getting injured.
Yeah.
I didn't realize there's so many subreddits for like people fighting, like just mobile phone videos, people fighting.
Well, I mean, that's like WorldStar,
right?
Yeah, people love that shit. I didn't realize people love it.
I mean, that's kind of like. I don't actively search for it, but whenever it pops out my Twitter feed, I'm like, all right, I got time.
Yeah.
I got time.
I got 30 seconds to spare. I'll watch.
I like it when it's school kids fighting. I don't know why. It's so because it's so wholesome.
Yeah, because it's like a slapping contest.
It's like slap each other, and then everyone's like, whoa, whoa, in the background, and then it's like, all right.
I think there's just something primal about it, right? That's why there's so many fights.
Am I the monkey or you?
No, I think it's just like there's a reason why like there are so many fucking fights in clubs, right?
I look at that and I'm like, how uncivilized. How uncivilized.
No, exactly, bro. There's a reason why there are so many fucking fights in clubs, right? Because you put a bunch of guys, they get drunk and they like learn, like they live on their primal instincts. So what are they gonna do? They're either gonna get horny or want to start a fight, which is the two fucking things that happens in clubs. So if they can't get with a girl, most of the time a fight happens.
Throw hands, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Fair enough.
Can't be helped.
Logic.
Chris walks into the club, just starts punching everyone.
I remember when I was like 18, I got in a fight with a bouncer because I lost 10 pounds. So it was a low point. A low point.
How did you lose the 10 pounds?
So I went around this club being like, so I've lost it. I was really drunk. So I've lost a tenner. Anybody's seen it?
You are not getting that back.
And then eventually the bouncer was like, it's time to leave now. I was like, I've lost 10 pounds. I've got to find it. And he was like, you got to get out. And then he like grabbed me and threw me out like a toy.
Yeah.
And I got back to my apartment. Stripped off and the 10 pounds just fell out. Started a war with an entire nightclub over 10 pounds. I mean, as an 18-year-old with no money, that was like all my life savings.
To be fair, 10 quid is a lot when you're
that's a lot.
You guys ever been thrown out of clubs?
Luckily not.
I guess that time I was Fortnite dancing, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's about it, right?
Yeah.
I think I've been thrown out of one club.
Were you too drunk?
Huh?
Were you too drunk?
Yeah. So this was in university, right? And I think this was like not Freshers Week, but like week 2 of Freshers Week. And of course, you have the pre-lash, right? You get drunk, and back when you're fucking 18, you don't fucking know your limits.
Yeah,
you just drink as much as you want, right?
Lose a tenner, start questioning everyone.
Yeah, exactly.
Start a war with that tenner, like Helen of Troy.
Exactly. And also, as a uni student, you try to get drunk as efficiently as you can because you don't have the fucking money to get drunk in clubs, right? So I mean, it was still a student night, but I didn't want to spend money to get drinks, so had like fucking 4, 5, 6 beers before going to the club. And as a student, I always had like half bottle of cheap vodka, just to like top yourself off.
As you do.
Top yourself up with a bottle of vodka. What the fuck?
No, just to keep yourself drunk, right? Because there's no more efficient way
keep
to
the tank full.
Yeah, exactly. There's no more efficient way to get drunk as a student.
£1 shots or something, just ask for like 1 shot.
It wasn't £1 shots in fucking Bristol, man. I'll tell you that.
Shots in Swansea.
Of course, it's in fucking Swansea, man.
Everything is £1.
Yeah, but like, I had this half bottle of vodka, cheap vodka, probably like Chekhov vodka. It wasn't Smirnoff. No,
Plastic bottle.
Of course, plastic bottle.
Basically hand sanitizer, isn't it?
And so we get to the club and we realize that people are checking, the bouncers are checking pockets for anyone like in my situation who's trying to sneak in some bottle of vodka. And I was like, well, shit, I have to dispose of this somehow. And by this point, by the time I've gotten to this club, it was already half drunk. So it was like about a quarter liter of vodka left. And my mate goes, just hide it around the corner next to the dumpster in case you want it. And I'm like, I got a better idea. I'm going to do a pro gamer move. And I fucking downed the thing.
Oh, no.
So I fucking downed this thing, right? And I was like, can't feel it. I'm a fucking pro, right?
It takes like 5 minutes, you'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. So get in the club, completely fine, not even drunk. Go to the bar, get my first drink. I'm like having a fucking amazing time. And so I'm in the middle of the dance floor and like, there wasn't a transition, right? You know how sometimes you have like a cool transition where it's just like you go from merry to drunk to absolute pissed. I went from like tier 1 to tier 10 in like a matter of a second.
It was like Hitchcock zoom. It's like boom.
I was literally on the dance floor and then I was like, fuck, everything's spinning. Everything's spinning. And
holy shit.
And so I'd never been this drunk in my life probably. And I was this drunk for the first time in my life in a club. And I'm just like, I am a smart boy. I am an electronic engineer. I am not going to let anyone know that I'm fucking drunk. So without talking to my friends or anyone, I fucking go to the nearest table I could. And it was like right opposite the bar, and like the room was like fucking spinning around me. It took every ounce of energy to not like topple over, but I somehow managed to get to this table and not topple over. And I'm just like, I'm going to wait this out. I thought I could wait this out, right? So there was
a bottle of water will fix it.
Yeah. So I sit on this table. And there's just this glass of water there, right? And because the room is fucking spinning around me, I just fucking stare at this water. And I like you like this is me using 100% of my brain. This is like the mind expands moment where like I can game the system. Nobody's gonna ever know I'm fucking drunk. So I'm fucking staring at this water, fucking intently, just trying to keep my focus on something. So the room just stops spinning around me, and I could just like focus on something.
Yeah.
And then 5 minutes passes, and so I feel a tap on my shoulder, and it's the fucking bouncer, and he's like, mate, you gotta fucking go out. And I was like, why? What have I done? I've just been sitting here. And he's like, you've been sitting there for an hour and a half, staring at that glass of water.
Holy shit.
So what felt like 5 minutes, I had been just like sitting like fucking eyes open, staring at this glass of water for an hour and a half, just doing this.
Sounds almost like time travel.
Yeah, you did.
Time travel discovered.
You channeled his monk ways. And time flies.
He went into a seance. And was like
I used to, I totally forgot it existed, but I used to like take a canteen in. Like this little like
an old general.
Yeah.
Oh, like the little like twist.
I realized
My whiskey.
Big brain. They can't find it. If you like, I just like attach it to my like pants, like inside.
Attach it to your pants.
Yeah. Just put it in my pants.
Pretty sure that's how people had guns.
Yeah. Put it in my pants, and then whenever you like order
Yeah.
a vodka, you just like top it up. Put it in. Mate, you're a student, and these drinks were like £3, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is robbery!" Back then, because if I spent more than like $10 a night, I'd be like, "I'm broke."
Yeah, of course.
So I had to find ways. So I would just fill up a canteen full of vodka, and then I asked my friends they want some too, and I just. I never got caught. Yeah, everyone loved me. They were like,
what a role model.
Connor can make my double vodka into a quadruple vodka. Fantastic.
With his personal stash.
That's a life hack to any students out there after the world stops ending.
Yeah, don't do it now.
It's just depressing if you do it now.
Yeah.
Canteen in your pants.
Yeah, do it. It's
Honestly, I had a canteen in my pants. That was like the life hack
You did
in
that as well?
university. Yeah.
No one else I knew did it. Everyone thought it was a weirdo for buying a canteen.
Well, Connor thought he was like, just big
Genuinely.
brain. No one's done this
Well, do
before.
you know what, have you ever done that where you've figured out something on your own and then you find out that like everyone's been doing it on the internet and you feel like a fucking loser? And you figure out something, you're like, I'm so fucking smart.
Yeah.
And then you find everyone else has done it. Anything like that, Chris, in your
No,
life?
I'm the only one.
Never
I figure
figured out
something out.
anything?
It's my original idea every time.
Like what?
I don't fucking know. Climb Mount Fuji.
Climb Mount Fuji. No one's ever done that before.
No one's done that in shorts and
Fence
t-shirts.
before in shorts, it's unheard of.